Hi, in this video, we are going to try to make a two-piece mold that we can copy bullets, buckles, and anything else over and over. Y'all saw me make a copy of this right here with the other mold I got, sterling silver. I thought that was super cool. It worked, but you can only do it one time with the sandcastle mold. You put it in there, you pound it in there. Now, once you pour it in there, it kind of does stuff to the sand mixture, and then it kind of blackens all. You can't use it but once. But with plaster Paris and silica mold, I'm hoping we can continue making them over and over. And one reason I'm thinking about that is this. You know, y'all seen me doing my glass slumping, and these are like a plaster mold, but look how thin they are. They're not 3/8 of an inch thick, probably really thin. So I'm not going to make it real thick. I'm trying to keep it somewhat thin. But I'm going to use, I read online where they use silica sand with this when they make it. So I'm going to try to use that. I'm hoping that makes it so it's a little more non-cracking with the silica sand in it. But we'll see how that goes. Plaster Paris right there. I got a thing full of it out there. But what we're going to do first is try. We're going to just try like a bullet. This is a Sharps bullet right here. We're going to try that. We're going to put a little bit of that mixture in here. Put it in there. Let that harden. Then put another one on top of it. And then we'll pull it out, pull this out. Hopefully it'll make a nice mold of it. And then what we're going to do is we'll drill a hole down into it to get to the back side. The back side here, we'll drill a little hole through here and a hole coming up. But what I'm going to try to do is something I've never seen done is to make a tray up here at the top. That whatever metal I'm going to use, aluminum, sterling silver, or whatever, I can put it in the tray. And as I heat it up, hopefully in my kiln out there, as it melts down, it'll just flow into the bullet. I won't have to actually pour hot liquid and all that stuff, so it'll be a lot safer. And it should make it perfect because the mold itself will be that same temperature and it will flow in there. So anyway, that's the thought process on it anyway. So we're going to get started right now. Going to mix it up and make one small mold and see how it works. Y'all ready? Let's do it. All right, we got our test mold made out of plaster here. What I did, I actually shaved this bottom off so it will sit flat in my kiln like that. But our next thing we want to do, as y'all can see the inside right there, is we'll drill a hole down to the bottom of it right here and actually make a little opening up here so that we can actually put our metal in here, and it melts and it goes right into it. Once we see that this metal is gone, because I can open the door to the kiln and look in it. If it's gone, we'll shut the kiln off, wait till it to cool down enough, and open it up and see what we got. Now, I probably removed the bullet too early on this one. I'm kind of rushed. I'm kind of just want to see if it works good. If it works, we'll take our time on the next one and really make a good one. And we'll like I said, we'll actually try maybe one of the buckles too. I want to do this one as a test run to see how it works. Make sure this holds up in the probably 1800, 1600 degrees. What we run it up to. I think sterling silver melts to about 1475 maybe, so we'll probably run up to 1550 maybe. This is supposed to withstand over 2000 degrees, so if it works, we'll be able to continuously make them, have a nice mold, but we'll make a little bit better one. But let's see how this one works. Let me go ahead right now, and we're going to drill a little hole down, open it up for where we're going to set it. Let's do it. Here we go. All right, we got it in the kiln. I just got this. Hopefully this will hold it tight enough and it doesn't leak all over here, but if it does, we should be able to get it up either way. But anyway, I got a bullet up in the top. As you can see, hopefully it's just going to melt and go down in it and see what happens. Let's crank it up. Here we go. I just saw it been a few minutes, but it's already up to 1600 degrees. Let's take a quick look inside. I don't think it's going to be melted yet, but let's take a quick look. No, it's just sitting there. Okay. It's going to take a little bit longer for it to actually heat up to the point that it's going to melt. So let's get this thing closed back up. All right, here we go. All right, let's check out where we're at. Ooh, I can see it starting to go down. It is melting. Y'all can see that in there. It is hot in there, though. I did crank up a few degrees to try to get this thing going. So let's close it up and we'll check it back in just a little bit. All right, let's check it out. I just looked at it and we got a problem. We're going to shut this down for two reasons. One, it's definitely melted down. It's just like a little scab up in there. But it looks like the mold itself has opened up just a tad. Maybe my metal didn't hold. We definitely need a clamp on it. So let's go ahead and shut it down, let it cool down, and we'll open her up and see what we got here. All right, stay tuned. We're going to let it cool down. All right, we definitely had a learning experience. The first thing, the little wire wrapped around my thing apparently loosened up, opened up, and the stuff leaked into the side, and it stuck to it, as you can see right there, and it kind of came apart. It was still hot. I want to show this, so I stuck it underneath the faucet to cool it down. You don't put water on a plastic bowl. It just started falling to pieces when I did that. I mean, it just disintegrated. So I'm not sure. It was all together and not a problem until I put the water on it. But let's go ahead and take the metal out right here. You can see it didn't even flow down into the bottom of it. I'm not sure. I just didn't leave it in there long enough, I guess. But all right. Well, let's just say I learned a lot. I never look at something as a failure. I look at something as a learning experience and what not to do the next time. So we'll try to do, I'm actually going to make another one, and I'll try to make a little bit better mold this time, and take my time to get the bullet down in it good before it hardens, and let it stay in there for the second half. Let it, and wait till like a day before I try to take it out, so it makes a good mold. Anyway, we're going to have to do a better job than this. The Gigmaster isn't successful every time, and you won't be either. Just don't give up. Get back to the drawing board. Figure out what you did that you shouldn't do the next time, and keep getting up. Always keep getting up. You can see it didn't look too bad. Had them hats in there, so that part turned out pretty good. But it's gonna be pretty delicate too. So we'll have to see how it does. We'll make a good mold, and I'll get back to you and see how it works out. Stay tuned.